2025 tax refund update. In today's video, we have the next direct deposit date shared. We have the latest numbers updated on the IRS.gov website. We're also going to go over code 570-971 identity verification. So make sure you stay tuned. But before we begin, as always, welcome back, everyone. So very happy to have you back for another update. Now let's go ahead and get started. Where is your 2025 tax refund? You can check the status of your 2025 tax refund using the Where is My Refund tool on IRS.gov 24 hours after you e-file your tax return, 3 to 4 days after you file a prior tax return, and 4 weeks or more if you file a paper tax return. You can also check the status of your 2025 tax refund using your IRS online transcript. Log into your IRS online account. If you do not have an IRS online account, you will have to create one. Now, one of the codes that you will see on your IRS online transcript is code 570 and 971, and code 570 means additional liability pending, and that means the IRS is reviewing your tax return further. It could be because of the credits you claim as well as issues with your income. It also can be that the IRS pull your tax return randomly to review it. Also followed after 570, you will see code 971, which means the IRS will be mailing you out a notice with whatever action that they have taken on your tax return. For instance, this one says CP005 is the notice that will be going out. So make sure you're checking your mail for notices. And if your 2024 tax return is under review, you will receive a similar status update on the WMR. We apologize, but your tax return processing has been delayed beyond the normal time frame, and you just need to continue to check for more updates, as well as you can check online for online notices. Also, if there are issues with identity verification, you may see the status update. Your tax return is still being processed. A refund date will be provided when available. Make sure to check your IRS online transcript to see if you are able to verify your identity online, or call the IRS to see if you can verify your identity by phone. Currently, the IRS is reporting that there will be a service outage May 4th from 1 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you will not be able to use your IRS online account at that time to verify your identity. So make sure to keep that in mind. Make sure you are following the 2 steps to verifying your identity. You must first verify your identity, and secondly, you must verify your tax return. Both steps must be completed for the process to be finalized. So make sure you are following the instructions, and it can take up to 9 weeks after you verify your identity before you can receive your 2025 tax refund. Let's recap some of the notices that you may receive in terms of identity verification. Letter 5071C, 5747C, 5447C. These are some of the notices that you may receive in terms of identity verification. Now for the good news, the next direct deposit date shared is May 19, 2025. Now this is on your IRS online transcripts. Others have reported receiving earlier dates on the WMR, for instance, May 5th and May 12th. So if you are receiving May 19th on your IRS online transcript, make sure to check the WMR because you may have an earlier date. So make sure to check both the IRS online transcript as well as the WMR. For those of you receiving a paper check, the IRS is reporting that they are mailing out those paper checks May 9th, and you should expect to receive that tax refund by June 6th. Now let's go over the latest numbers updated on the IRS.gov website, updated April 25th, 2025. total tax returns received so far for the 2025 tax season, 142,566,000. That is an increase of 0.9% from 2024. Total tax returns processed, 140,270,000. That is an increase of 1.4% compared to 2024. Now, total number of refunds so far, 90,216,000. That number is down negative 1.3% compared to 2024. And the total amount refunded in dollars is $265 billion. That is an increase of 2.0%, and the average refund so far for 2025 is $2,945, and that is an increase of 3.3% from tax year 2024. Now, in terms of letters and notices, if you had to provide additional information to the Internal Revenue Service, they are currently working on correspondence received January of 2025. So make sure to expect a delay in the IRS updating any additional information. And finally, you can contact the IRS, the Taxpayer Advocate Service, in order to check the status of your tax refund delay. You can contact the IRS at 1-800-829-1040, and you can contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service for assistance as well, especially if you are experiencing financial hardship due to your tax refund being delayed. You can contact them at 1-877-777-4778. You can also schedule an in-person appointment by calling 844-545-5640. You can also contact your local state representative by going to house.gov, put in your zip code, finding your representative, and you can contact them to receive assistance in finding out what the delay is. So make sure to explore all of these options to find out what is causing the tax refund delay. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more 2025 tax refund updates and breaking news. Bye-bye.